to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Pullen. Here. Hofstadter.
Here.
Shoemaker.
Here.
Khan.
Here.
Coffee. Here. And Vaughn.
Here. Thank you. Good evening. We have you visitors of West Address Council this evening.
I reserve the right to speak if there's something I want to address.
Okay. Do you have a motion to suspend the reading of the minutes?
Second.
Pullen. Hofstadter.
Aye.
Shoemaker.
Aye.
Khan.
Aye.
Coffee. Aye. Vaughn.
Thank you. Any additions or corrections? Do you have a motion to pass?
I so move, Shoemaker.
Second.
Shoemaker.
Aye.
Vaughn.
Aye.
Pullen. Hofstadter.
Aye.
Khan.
Aye.
And Coffee. Aye.
Thank you. Bill Resolution 2023-24. Are there any questions on the bill this evening?
I have one question. The building photos for downtown, is that for our website?
It's for the for the new design guidelines that we're
Okay,
working
for
on.
the design review board?
Yeah,
Okay,
for the updated design guidelines, I should say.
yeah, okay.
A lot of the old or the current version had pictures of the buildings that are of certain architectural styles. Just wanted updated, better photos. They were black and white. Not very good.
Okay, that's good.
Any other questions? Do you have a motion to pay the bills?
I so move.
I'll second. Khan.
Coffee.
Aye.
Khan.
Aye.
Pullen. Hofstadter.
Aye.
Shoemaker.
Aye.
And Vaughn.
Aye.
Thank you. Chief?
Chris Jones completed his probationary period yesterday, so I'd like to recommend that he be removed from probation and full-time status.
I'll make the motion for it.
I'll second.
Khan.
Shoemaker.
Aye.
Khan.
Aye.
Pullen. Hofstadter.
Aye.
Coffee.
Aye.
And Vaughn.
Aye.
Thank you.
And the other thing is, just to let you guys know that Transport for Christ, the truck parade that came through September, they contacted me with a date for next September, so looks like they probably will be coming back through. They had a good turnout at the fairgrounds, so that's what they're gonna keep doing.
Awesome.
That is all I have.
Thank you. Chief, I'd like to thank you and your department and auxiliary for the great work that took place over the weekend.
Thank
And
you.
of course, the street department and all your guys too, Nate.
How'd everything go, Chief,
Good.
over the weekend? Pretty smooth.
Nate?
All right, we'll start off with an error on my report. The Planning and Zoning Commission did meet on October 4th, but they denied the variance that was submitted. They didn't approve it. I don't know if I got a phone call or something in the middle of typing this and just completely got it wrong, but it's wrong. They did deny it for that tiny house on Critchfield. And then also they recommended approval of the vacation of alleys that Baker Surveying had been working on. So I think the next step is it comes to you guys for approval to get those done, and then we'll get it recorded. And
What alleys are they?
Oh, there's about 10 or 11 of them
Really?
so far, yeah.
Nate, could you just clarify why we
Oh,
declined?
the variance?
Yeah.
Sure. The main reason that I understand was the size was, it was 304 square feet. The R3 district has a minimum of 1,200 square feet for a dwelling unit. Previously denied larger applications than this one, so it was even smaller. This is the smallest one we've had so far. And then also there was concern from some of the surrounding property owners that replied to our notice about it. It was proposed as like an Airbnb, a vacation rental, and they weren't overly excited about having that in their neighborhood, which is understandable. They do lead to some problems, potentially.
Thank you, Nate.
Yep. The design review ordinance and guidelines, we are working on those. I think we have a final draft together, just putting some finishing touches on it, and then we'll get that out for review. Our storm sewer project is continuing on. They've got the head wall installed at the creek. We got basically, at this point, they're doing remediation on the west end of or west side of the trail, getting that leveled out, get it ready for seeding. Asphalt should be happening very soon they were getting that prepped on the trail on Grant Street. And then they can start at the new manhole that was put in as a revision and keep going east to hopefully get that buttoned up before too long. The Appalachian Community Grant. So after our last meeting where we talked about the proposed path from the old fairgrounds to Harvest Ridge, we put out a Facebook post asking for feedback, and we got a lot of good feedback, I think, on that post. I thought it was interesting. A lot of people pointed out that there's other areas of town that we've all talked about that need to be finished as well. You know, the north end, getting sidewalks clear out to the medical building is high on the list. And then Port Washington Street was another one, or Port Washington Road. There seems to be more and more foot traffic and bicycle traffic on that road. And it's pretty tight already with it's just a narrow, hilly.
It's terrifying to
road.
walk on that road.
It would be.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is, it is.
I know different times we've been working there, we usually set up at the very top of the hill and bottom of the hill because it's a lot of blind spots there. So fast forward to Friday after, or I'm sorry, Thursday or Friday after our last meeting, we talked to the grant, Michelle Wood and Holly Johnson are leading the charge on this grant project. And they expressed some concerns with including the path on the trail or on the grant application as well because of the price tag. If you look at everything that's proposed in Holmes County and also being part of the Omega package that we had talked about at the last meeting, being lumped in with those other 11 counties, and the state saying they're only wanting to fund 4 projects, this pushed us over the top as far as what we think the projections are for funding. So I was perfectly fine with not including it on this application, and they felt that would be a better way to do it. I think, if nothing else, this gave us the opportunity to see, is this something people think we need? And I think we put it on a list for a future project if we get, you know, enough feedback saying that it's important. I personally don't know that we got that feedback though from, I don't know if you guys have reviewed the comments, and I can print them all out if you want to review them or send them to you. But I guess what are your thoughts after, I think people thought it was a good idea, much the same conversations we had. They think it's a good idea, but the price tag and the maintenance, and then what other stipulations, who all's going to be allowed on it, who isn't, all those things that we talked about. You know, are we opening it up to e-bikes? Is it for any non-motorized type traffic? So I don't know, what are your thoughts after talking about it with people?
I mean, I think you're right. I mean, it's something to consider for a future project, but obviously it's not going to be included in this, and we're not just going to go and add $2.1 million to next year's budget for this when we have other things that are more important to people.
Yeah, I'd look for the grant in the future of some kind. That's
kind of what I think.
Well, and I'm not sure how much foot traffic you would get out there anyway. I don't know that a 10-foot wide path would be needed. I mean, you know, some kind of a glorified bike path might even be more useful than something to walk on, because I really don't know how much foot traffic goes out there that far. But
Yeah, another big consideration, I didn't think about this until after our last meeting, but snow removal would be a nightmare on that. There's large parts of it that aren't in the village. So you'd have multiple people. That's a big ask of all those property owners out there. That's a long stretch.
That's a big, yeah.
You could have, you know, like Hips would have a huge portion of that. So I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it.
It's not like clearing a sidewalk where
Right.
it's
Right, you can't-
relatively quickly done, and
Right.
10 feet is a
Exactly.
big area.
Yep. So we'll, I guess, are we okay with keep it on the slate, but not
Yeah,
necessarily
I think
push it
that's
forward
good.
right
I'm glad
now?
we put it out there. I'm
Okay.
glad we got some feedback.
Okay.
That's important.
Is there any of the other ideas that are worthy of seeing that could be included in this?
No, they don't connect to the trail, and that's the big push, is the trail connectivity. Personally, I think Port Washington and the north end are very important and could be done much quicker. Okay. I did schedule a demo with GoGov for a notification software package that they have. That's next week. They also have, I guess, a feedback option where it's on, I guess it's an app. I haven't seen it yet. I'm assuming it's an app, but it can be either stuff that we broadcast or it can be stuff we broadcast and stuff we receive. People would have the option to notify us of issues or, any comments or whatever. We do have that on our website now, and it gets used pretty frequently. I would venture to say we're averaging 10, 15 emails a month that people go on the website and use the contact us option there. So I don't know that, I don't know. I guess some people would use it, others wouldn't. I guess I'm more interested in what we can push out for traffic issues or water issues or whatever at this point. And we did have a credit request come in, S&S Main Attraction. They discovered that somebody opened up their outside water spigot and didn't shut it off. Their third quarter usage was 82,000 gallons. Their average is 13 per quarter. So requesting a credit for 69,000 gallons of the sewer portion of the bill for $162.15.
I so move to accept that.
I'll second.
Coffee,
Aye.
Hofstadter,
Aye.
Poland. Aye. Shoemaker,
Aye.
Khan,
Aye.
and Vaughn.
Aye.
I believe that's it. Thank you.
All right, September financials went out last week. You guys all signed the acknowledgement. Any questions on that? Okay. Medical insurance renewal rates came back last week. It's very, very good news. The increase is 2%, which is so much better than what we anticipated. So, I'm just gonna give you an example or two here. For single coverage, the current rate is $781.40. That for 2024 will be $797.05. And then for family coverage, $2416.15 is the current monthly premium, and that will go up to $2464.50. So very, very good. Just to kind of give you some reference point, they also gave us an idea of if we had gone out and gotten ourselves an ACA plan. The cheapest one that was comparable to the plan that we have was an increase of 53% of our premium.
Wow.
So as long as we can stay away from those, the better. So I think we just need a motion to accept that 2024 rate and renewal.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that. Khan.
Vaughn,
Aye.
Khan,
Aye.
Hofstadter,
Aye.
Poland, Shoemaker,
Aye.
and Hoffy.
Aye.
All right, and lastly, we were reviewing things, and it looks like the solicitor contract is up for renewal. It expires on November 14th. So I went ahead and I have the contract here if anybody would like to see it. And we just need to have a discussion about that and go from there.
I thought on our last contract renewal, Bob said that this was his last one. Is that correct?
This one?
No, the
Oh.
last one. You said, this is gonna be my last contract because I want to spend time with my grandkids.
That's, the second part of that statement's true. I'm willing to go another year though.
Rate remains the same. Any
So
further
from
discussion?
November to November
Mhm.
20,
Correct.
yeah. I'll make a motion to accept Bob's renewal for village solicitor.
Was that a second? Oh, I'm sorry. Khan,
Aye.
Poland, Hofstadter,
Aye.
Shoemaker,
Aye.
Hoffy,
No.
and Vaughn.
Aye.
You ask why, Ms. Hoffey?
Yeah, I think I'm probably the only council person that Bob Hines has tried to shut up. So I vote no.
Okay, that is all for me, guys.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to legislation. For a third reading of ordinance number 2023-104 by title only. An ordinance amending zoning map, zone territory of the village of Millersburg. Are there any questions? This was brought before you 2 weeks ago. You wanted to see the parking lot plan that has been submitted. I believe you have a copy of that in your packet.
Do we have a length for this front part? Like the property line goes here where the A is in parking, so this whole portion would not be included in off-street. Do we know? Do you see what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
so you're
this
saying
is
from-
the property line here, so this where it says RKING,
Yeah.
all of this part would be on-street parking.
Well, they couldn't park across that. It's just to pull a vehicle in.
Yeah, no, I get that, I just wondered, in the do we have a length for that, or? No.
Don't.
I just wondered because it looks like half of it would be the size of a deck, so I just wasn't sure, is it 2 car lengths, 1 car length?
No, yeah, it appears to just be one.
Just one,
Just
yeah, that's
the-
kind of what
the
I thought
ability
it,
For one car to pull in there.
yeah,
And the bottom, I figured you could easily get 5 cars
right,
there
the length of the
across.
property, yeah.
And there's no such thing as any kind of setbacks that relate to parking, so it's okay to run it from property line to property
Yeah,
line?
for residential, no, there's not.
Do you see any issues, Nate, with what he proposed?
No, this
Okay.
is drastic improvement.
Yeah.
from
Okay.
The only parking they had before was up above, so any you can get off the street is a good thing.
Any other questions? May you have motion to pass?
Also move.
I will second it.
Hofstadter,
Aye.
Khan,
Aye.
Poland, Shoemaker,
Aye.
Hoffy,
No.
Vaughn.
Aye.
Ms. Hoffey, your objection?
So, this man has money to build a duplex and totally upgrade his property, but he did not have the money to clean up his property. The county used a grant, which was from the state, which is tax dollars. And I just believe that we have widows and widowers that probably have trees in the village that could have used those tax dollars more wisely than someone who could have cleaned up his own property. That's why.
All right, thank you.
Mhm.
Any committee reports?
Several weeks ago, the Tree City group was approached by a small group from the Millersburg Christian Church about doing a work project. And so they, last week before the Antique Festival, they distributed over 100 bags of mulch that the Tree City spread around for them. So a big thank you to them, and thank you also to Arlie Rohde, Keim Lumber, Kaufman Mulch, and Ace Hardware for their donation of mulch for that project as well. They did also did some weeding along the main street, so it made everything look nicer for the festival. So thank you to everyone that was involved in that.
Any committee reports? Old business.
I have something, Eric Vinson, who is sort of second in command of CMH Capital, who owns the Millersburg Mobile Home Park, is going to come here and talk to council on October 23rd about what their plans are to improve the park. And I don't know if any of you had a chance to go down and take a look at the different citations that are not filed but could be filed on some of the things that have not been taken care of. But that's what he's going to talk about, is how they're going to take care of those.
All right, thank you. Any other old business?
Nate, any timeline on our paving project?
Oh, yeah, thank you. 2024 look good?
Really?
I don't see any possible, I haven't even seen the plans yet. I've been hounding our engineering firm and I've not seen anything. We've talked a little bit about it. I'm pretty frustrated that between this and another project, it's been very frustrating to get things. So we're gonna have to have a conversation with them.
Right?
It's not acceptable. They've had it since March. And I've not got anything. I apologize.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Any new business? Any visitors? You got anything, ma'am?
Not tonight, I'm quiet.
Okay. Anything for executive session? Anything else? Maybe we'll have a motion for adjournment.
Second.
Poland. Hostetter.
Aye.
Shoemaker.
Aye.
Lund.
Aye.
Coffee.
Aye.
And Vaughn.
Thank you all. Have a wonderful evening.